Hello, welcome to How to Play Nags, a game for 2 to 5 players. This game comes to us from Paget.com, and if you go under the Invented section and find Nags, you will be directed to the source, which is grimwald.org.uk, and they have some other invented card games, so expect to see them on this channel in the future. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dealing 4 cards face up, paying very close attention to the ranks, because if we have any repeats, we will have to eliminate that card and put it right back into the deck, and then deal out more cards until we have 4 cards of differentiating ranks. Suit doesn't matter, just make sure the ranks are different. Those will be known as horses, and horses can either finish a race or fall and be unable to finish. So, the way a horse falls is if the same rank card is played and is of opposite color, that horse will be out of the race. So we have a 3 of clubs played to a 3 of hearts, or 3 of diamonds. That 3 of diamonds gets turned over. And we see the same thing with 9 of hearts, that 9 of diamond spades will get turned over. You get a king of spades played, that king of clubs has finished the race in first, and we'll need to mark its position on maybe the scorecard or something else so we don't lose the point value, because these will be worth different point values depending on where they finished in the race. So if we manage to have 4 cards finish, we'll have a first, second, third, and fourth place finish. Those will each be worth different points to the bearer. The person that played the card either from the draw pile or from their hand will take that card up. So the game start, we're going to have our 4 cards like we mentioned earlier, and then we're going to deal out from the deck 9 cards to each player, and we're going to keep our cards hidden normally, but because this is a demonstration, we're going to go ahead and play them face up so everybody can see what's going on, and that way we can learn the game a lot easier. But normally you would keep them hidden. So 9 cards to each player. And the start player is going to be the player in possession of the 2 of clubs. And if nobody has the 2 of clubs, you'll go to the next higher 2, which will be, of course, the 2 of diamonds, followed by the 2 of hearts, followed by the 2 of spades. If nobody has a 2, go to the 3s in the same way, 3 clubs. Nobody has 3 clubs, go 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 3 spades. If nobody has a 3, keep going up until finally you find a card that is the lowest rank to start us out. So once we've established who has the lowest 2 or the lowest card, they play it to the middle, and then you either have to match ranks or you have to exceed it by 1. So, in doing so, you're also allowed to play multiple cards of the same rank, but you must be careful to make sure they don't match the rank of a card that is considered a horse. Because if you play multiple cards to a card that matches the rank of a horse, that horse will fall. Even though you did play the same color, you might have also played an opposite color and now cause the card to be turned over. If a horse falls, it does not affect the position of the first place winner. It does not finish the race. So now we see a 10 of hearts forces the 10 of spades to fall. That horse is out of the race. And so basically, yeah, if you do have a horse fall, it's not going to affect who the first place winner is. The first place winner is going to be the first card collected. If you have a card collected, it is possible to play this game and have no card collected at all. So then we see the jacks, 2 jacks played, and now we see a queen. That queen matches the rank of one of the horses. That card will be taken and collected by the player that won it, and that will give us some points at the end of the game. Now, we don't have a 2 on South, so South has to draw. So when you don't have a card that matches the suit or is +1 of the suit that's in the discard pile, you'll need to draw from the top of the deck, and that will consist of your turn. That will be the end of it. And basically, players keep going back and forth doing this until somebody can play something. We see a 5's been played. Now a 5's been played from South. Now a 6's been played from North. Now South gets rid of both of their 6's and wins the round. They will score 5 points plus the 3, 1 point for each card left over, so 8 points total. North will score 12 points for having a first place finish. And this game will be played to a predetermined number of races, predetermined number of points, however you want to do it. And if you're playing with more than 2 players, you'll do clockwise turn order. Pretty simple concept. Check it out. It's a very fun stops game to play. And if you actually want to play this card game in public with strangers, and a stranger is just a friend you haven't met, but do meet up in public first to make sure they're not crazy and make sure they're reliable. And to do that, go to card game meetups on Reddit and post your city, post what card games you know, and where you'd like to meet up to play and win. Maybe someday we'll actually have a card game meetup and we'll get card games to be popular again. And you'll see the description in the description a link to that subreddit just in case you're not very good with finding things on the internet. And also check the description. We have a Discord channel where everybody talks about card games, all sorts of card games, new card games, invented card games, old card games, games that are familiar, games nobody's ever heard of. And do check out these other content creators. They have some great game instructions. They have all sorts of ideas out there, commercial free, games they designed themselves, some print and plays, all kinds of things. And sometimes they even speak Portuguese when covering card games. And do check out the Branson Board Game Cafe if you ever happen to be in Branson, Missouri, the Las Vegas of Ned Flanders. It is a fun place, and do like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. I'll be making more of them. And I want to thank today's musician, Martin van der Haar, for uploading the Comptown Races, which was, of course, used because this is a horse racing game, and that's a horse racing theme, and it all worked out. So if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite experience in horse racing's been. Have you ever won a lot of money? Have you lost a lot of money? Have you ever gone to the horse betting track? Maybe gone to a greyhound track? Have you ever betted any pari-mutuel sport? Go ahead and tell me that in the comments, and I will see you next video.